Greetings, YouTube! Danny Staten here on the Daily Dan blog. Today we're looking at Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, number 7 from 1967. Now this is going to be a great comic book because we're going to go to Atlantis and meet, I guess, King Neptune? King Neptune, maybe? Does anybody remember Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea? Do you remember it the way I remember it? That's the way I remember them, YouTube. That's the way I remember them. Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. I have several of these comic books. I can't wait to bust this one open, even though it's in some crappy condition. It's loose from the binder. It's got a tore-out spot on the side. It's got a tore-out spot on the back. I bought it for that cool cover, and I guess that's going to look good on the wall, though. See what I'm talking about, YouTube? It's got this separation right down here where the staples have separated. And that bothers me a lot. That really does. It deteriorates the value of the comic book. Look at this inside panel we got. We got some really cool nautical stuff. My friend the captain really will like this stuff right here as we look at some submarines from the 1950s and 60s. Woo. And we're going to get started here. Full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. So we're going to get started on this. Submarine exploring a uncharted island. But I think the island's underwater. What? It's true, YouTube. It's true. They're doing a little target practicing down here under the ocean, blowing some shit up, like usual, because that's what the Navy does. Just blow some shit up, Captain. And they wake up King Neptune here. I guess that's his freaking name. I'm either going to call him Submariner or King Neptune. And, of course, that asshole's ruling down there in Atlantis, because Atlantis is where King Neptune lives, maybe? Oh my God. Full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. Well, anyway, old King Neptune's all pissed off. He's going up to the surface to find out why the fuck people's blowing some shit up. It don't work out good for Neptune. He gets netted up by the Seaview guys. Hey, look, we got us a fish man. That's a fish man. What the hell is that? It's a fish man. Anyway, he gets captured up, scoped up, and interrogated by some Nazi-looking fuckers. What the fuck? Nazis? No, that ain't Nazis. That's Dr. Von Helsing right here gonna inquire about the fish man. So it's up to the Seaview to roll on out and investigate the fish man and find out what's going on with him and his underwater kingdom. Underwater kingdom? I say kingdom? Look at this fish guy there. That's some really great art, isn't it? As the guys from the Seaview chase around the fish man and try to find out what's going on with King Neptune here, let me point out the great art and how it actually looks like a scene right out of the television series. I love the art in this book. I've always liked the art in the Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea comics. I find them very excellently drawn. And I always have a pretty good story inside of them, too. They're not killing you with dialogue in this bad boy neither. Look, it's a fish man. Let's go after him. Well, I'm in Atlantis, and it's Atlantis, maybe. And the shields are belling, and we're gonna get wet. Wow. Yeah, the fish man's all pissed off that the submarine was doing some explosive target practice and blowed up their shields, and now his little island is being destroyed that he's the king of, and he's been the king of that island for thousands of years to the Navy come along and blow this shit up. Ain't that the way the U.S. Navy always works? Oh, my God. And, of course, right in the middle, you get to be continued. And then they throw some stories of under the ocean life at you. Look at this cool shit. We're going to live under the ocean. And here's a story about it. I'll go real slow so you can pause it and read about the undersea laboratories and their exposure and how they're some egg yolks. What the fuck? Read this shit if you want to. I'm not going to read this shit. This is killing me about pressurized fish and divers. This is some stuff the captain would read, not me. Let me point that out. Not me. And we get some explorers of the unknown. Oh my God, I don't like this story. Look at here, we got some Nazis, and they're rolling around under the ocean. And this little quick story is what happened when the Nazis discovered that other place we were looking at 50 years ago, before 50 years ago before all this other stuff happened that we were looking at earlier. And let me point out that was one little 3-page quick story about them Nazis. And it didn't work out good for them Nazis. They all starved to death under the ocean. Oh my God. And the saga continues with the merman, King Neptune, fighting with the boys to the bottom of the sea crew over this bullshit right here. Gotta shoot him in his ass. You shot him in his ass. Had to shoot him in his ass. That's lucky when you shoot a fish, man. They don't die. They just get well real quick. Did you see that? Dr. Van Helsing goes, wow, that's amazing, like a vampire right there, boy. He got well real quick. But he did. He recuperated really fast from them gunshots. Because I know that everything that gets shot always gets well really quick, right? Because when you get shot, it don't take but a minute to get well. I've been watching TV shows for years, and that always happens on TV shows. Anyway, moving right along. Merman gets all better. He's got there trying to talk to Seaview guys into helping him save destroying the village of Atlantis down here. That they done blowed up some shit and fucked everything up. So it's really the Navy's fault anyway. You know, boys and girls, I don't care how advanced Seaview and all their stuff is. Can they really stop 200 tons of lava running over this shield? Oh my God. How the hell did they get a shield that advanced 5,000 years ago in Atlantis? There must be some aliens involved in this. Check this out, YouTube. That lava done formed a big rock around the island and sunk it to the bottom. I bet that little bastard's gonna suffocate inside there, huh? As I bring you full panels from the Daily Dan blog, Fishman jumps over the side and escapes. Neptune to the rescue. Oh my God, YouTube, I hate this book so much. Well, I don't hate it. I like the story, but it's fucked up. They're going to float that island back up to the top so the people can escape, it looks like. A big voice to the bottom of the sea plan in this full panel. YouTube, let me point out, when I say I hate this book, I don't hate the art and I don't hate the story. What I hate is the condition of this book. The staples are torn out. The cover's ripped. The whole inside is loose from the rest of the book. This annoys the Daily Dan. This book should be taken care of. I find it's very sad that this book's in this condition. I really do. Well, YouTube, that's the end of the book. They floated the city. It would not stay afloat. It began to sink again. All the people died. Ain't that a joyous story for Christmas? Oh my God. Look, I'm going to wave bye to my friends. They're my friends. They floated the city. They blew stuff up. They cost me everything. But I'm happy about it. You stupid fucks. I swear to God, that was some stupid shit. And here we go at the end of the book. We're going to get some voice to the bottom of the sea. Submarine experiments. Woo! Read that if you want to. And look, right here, at the last one, another big chunk of the book missing. Ah! I hate that so much. And we get this great back cover art right here, which is probably the best part of the book. Yeah, that is some really awesome art right there, guys. I wish it looked that good on the front of the book as it does on the back. So that's my look at Voice to the Bottom of the Sea, number 7 from 1967. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. Well, YouTube, thanks for joining Daily Dan. I hope you enjoyed this a lot. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Till next time, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and blog over.